Well, happy Dirty Thursday, everybody. We're GFBS. We're Grand Forks' best source, giving Grand Forks an identity again. Of course, Dirty Thursday, we're talking racing today. The Bullring Boys are here. My co-host, Chad Hoff, in the studio, along with Brad Seng.
What's up,
Say
buddy?
hi, everybody. There we go.
What's up, everybody?
Good morning.
And our show today brought to you by Raptor PCS, providing a full range of computer services at very affordable rates. Computer builds, virus removal, hardware repairs, data recovery, transfers. Raptor PCS, they're going to fix it right. In most cases, you'll have your computer back the following day. You know, they're rated number 4 in the state in the computer IT field. Yeah, Brock and the boys at Raptor PCS, thank you, know what's going on. And if you're quarantining yourself, give them a call. They'll come and pick up your computer, do the work on it for you, and bring it back to you. Their phone number is 701-772-7626. Raptor PCS right here in the Grand Cities Mall. Time now. Well, no, we're not going to. Normally, every day we do jokes, my neighbor tells me. And fellas, I don't think today is a good day to be joking. I had some, horrible news here in Grand Forks last night. And everybody here, our hearts go out and our prayers go out to the families and friends and all of our men in blue and maroon and all of our first responders. Just horrible news last night.
Yeah, definitely not a good one. It's definitely a different feel in Grand Forks for sure today. A lot somber mode for everybody. I have friends that are in the police here, sheriff's district here, and tried reaching out to them last night, and I feel horrible for everything going on, and just want to say, my heart's out to you. My thoughts and prayers, hugs. I'm a big hug guy. I'd love to give every one of those guys a hug and thank you for what they do, because it was just something very simple yesterday they were doing. They were serving, and it turned out very tragic.
Yeah,
it's just
the sheriff's deputy is a friend of ours. We're not mentioning any names yet. Great guy, one of the greatest guys you're ever going to meet. But again, River Cities Speedway, Grand Forks' best source, S&S, Northwest Tires, we all were heartbroken today. Like Brad mentioned before we went on air, this stuff doesn't happen in Grand Forks, and it apparently it does once in a while.
Yeah, it's a senseless, unexcusable act. It's tough to even fathom that happened in Grand Forks, North Dakota. I mean, it's not right. Like Chad alluded to, there's just a different vibe in the air today. I mean, the men in blue, they're untouchable, and that's a line that's crossed huge. It doesn't sit well with me. The people at River Cities Speedway, first and foremost, are thinking about the men in brown and the men in blue. They protect us out there at the Speedway every Friday night. They protect us every day in our lives.
Every day.
If you've ever been pulled over or talked to or whatever, they normally had a reason to do it. They don't just stop you for anything. They're there to keep everyone in check, and that's all they were doing yesterday. And a selfish individual changed a lot of stuff going forward.
To a lot of families. A lot of families.
families that just even their significant others were on duty, and they couldn't tell if they were safe, if they were, nobody knew. It was such an uncertain thing last night. So it's just heartbroken.
I believe, if I remember right, that's the first time since, I think, 1965 that a Grand Forks police officer was killed in the line of duty. And again, our prayers and thoughts are with all of you. All right, let's get back to business here. Dirty Thursday, time to talk a little bit of racing. Of course, Chad Hoff is here, the other half of the Bullring Boys. Of course, Brad Seng, not only an NLRA late model racer, but also one of the ownership group people here from the River Cities Speedway. And Brad, first off to you, a question. Man, we've been waiting, it seems like forever to get down to business.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, and we're going to get rolling now tomorrow. Not quite what we're used to at the River Cities Speedway, but we'll get into that. What's happening tomorrow at the Bullring?
You know what? We're gonna open a little different than most people are accustomed to seeing River Cities Speedway. It's no secret that the world famed Bullring was made, across the USA with sprint car racing, and then also add in the late models as one of, sprint cars and late models on the same track. It was one of probably 10 tracks in the United States to ever do that.
I think you have to go all the way, if I remember right, Ohio, I think, is the nearest racetrack from River Cities Speedway that on a weekly basis runs late models and sprints. So, yeah, that tells you something right there.
Right, yeah. So given the guidelines that the county commission thinks that we need to adhere to right now, and of the fan limitations and participants out there, we're gonna open up a little different conventional than a conventional way we normally open up. So we're gonna open up with the street stocks, the B mods, and the lightning sprints tomorrow night. So I don't think that's a bad deal. I mean, in reality, you're going to be watching potentially a quarter of those people will be in sprint cars and late models one day. So
Exactly.
it's a good deal, bad deal. For River Cities management, we just feel it's the right thing to do because you know what? Every one of those guys make that the premier program that people are used to seeing.
Yep.
You know, I mean, they are the opening act for the.
Who didn't silence their phones? Who didn't silence? Come on, guys. That just took Brad's thought out of it. Now he's got to start all over.
It was my phone.
I thought there was a fire alarm going off, and you're like, what?
Geez, that ringtone sounds like one of those disasters that you like get a notification for.
That's one of those ringtones where you got it, when you know you're getting old, when you have to have it really loud so you can hear it.
This is just a test.
Is that my pacemaker?
Yeah. Sorry, Brad.
I'm a diabetic, so that's telling me that's my blood sugar was either high or low. So if I fall over, it just happened.
All right.
God. So yeah, I think the last time I was on air, it did the same thing.
Yeah.
What do you guys do to me? But anyway, back to point on hand here is we're going to open up a little different. Us as a management team feel that it's the right thing to do. That it's not all about sprint cars and late models. However, they are what River Cities Speedway is known for across the United States.
Across the world.
Well,
yeah.
And I think fans do understand that, and they grasp that. But you got people that just want dirt track racing in Grand Forks again. I mean, they were itching in April.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's to the point right now I could watch kids pull another kid in a wagon around that racetrack, and I'd probably pay to go watch it because I need to watch something.
Something to do outside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think this is the perfect time for all of that. I mean, we need to get out and get back some normalcy, and I think River City Speedway is doing it right. We're starting I'd call it, what do you say, a soft opening?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd say a soft opening, not disregarding the classes that are bringing, because they do still bring exciting racing. And
some of the, I say it day in and day out, and correct me if I'm wrong, usually the best feature of the night is a street stocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pack race. I mean, they run 5 together for 20 straight laps.
I tell you what, I happened to, I got lucky enough to go announce at Devil's Lake Speedway last week because Chad was gone. And that Wasota B-Mod race and the street stock race were unreal races. It was a group of, like you said, 5 or 6. You didn't know who was going to win. And I believe in both of those races, the winner came on the very last lap. So the racing is great.
It's unbelievable racing once they get going together, and it's respectable racing too. They're not going in to put people out or anything like that. So I think they're still going to bring a great crowd. I still think they're going to bring a great race. It's going to be an awesome night, and who doesn't want to go out on Friday night and watch some dirt track racing? I think we're going to bring fans in. I'm skeptical. Obviously we can only have 500 people, I believe, right? 500 is the top we can have. We're used to talking in front of a lot more people.
Yeah.
But, we're going to have something different, too. We're going to be live on the internet at rivercities.net, I think, right?
That's rivercitiesspeedway.tv.
There it is.
Yeah, so for all the people from far and near that don't know if they can get in on that 500 or whatever, you go to River Cities website, to rivercitiesspeedway.tv, and you can watch the races live. So back to what Chad alluded to is, you know, this pandemic COVID stuff has really changed not only River City Speedway, but the way a lot of people do things now with the technology that you never had to use before. You're almost forced to use it.
Yeah, you're not nothing you thought of, like buying tickets online.
Yeah, so now River City, we're selling tickets online. We're selling pit passes online. We're going to go TV online. We would have never thought of doing that before because what we did already worked.
Right.
Okay, so maybe this might enhance our program, enhance our back gate, keeping things flowing smoothly.
Yep.
Capture maybe some dollars that people were like, you know what, I'm just going to head to the lake. Well, now I can head to the lake and
watch the races.
And watch racing.
Maybe watch the races. So we'll still hopefully capture some of that money. And
for all my life, I always thought Zoom was a term used for going fast, and now I have learned in the last couple of months that's how you talk to people. Now
that's the new norm.
A thing called Zoom, and I hate it. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm a people guy. I like to be able to talk in front of people. But when we go to that number, Brad, 500 people. I know the story, and if you want, I will tell it, but it's not exactly what River City Speedway was hoping for. I know we were shooting for 900, and I don't want you to jeopardize anything or throw anybody under the bus, but I will if you don't want to. But you know what? I guess it is what it is, and what is this, like taking baby steps then? I mean, is that how we're looking at this?
I would only hope that the commission, that's the way that their feelings are, is we're going to walk before we run. You know, we had a practice night. Kari Geltz with the emergency management, who's been spectacular with us, helping us. And she was out there last week, and she had an assistant with her. And very, very good dialogue. Wrote a report up, sent back to the commission, impressed with wow, this is a
everything
pretty oiled machine. And
Yeah.
I said, you know what, there's another, I always, like River City Speedway, it's almost like almost like a little city over there on a Friday night.
Sure it is.
And people they have a passion for what they like to do. And you know what, if I need to wear a mask, if I need to park 7 feet or 10 feet from the next guy, and if I can adhere to that and keep doing what I love to do, I can probably do that for a month or two,
Sure.
I mean, it's 4 races. So it's not an outlaw ran deal. I mean, it's very professional out there. Again, we've had some good dialogue, and Kari, I think, was impressed with what we done and added to some stuff what we should do. And I could explain it on air and you guys would get it, but no one else would. But But again, another thing that made sense, you know, what she was talking about.
And what it boils down to is the River Cities Speedway's plan for this, even for 900 people or 1,500 or whatever. The plan was well thought of, and it worked, and it was, I mean, you followed it to a T. It's the first time in my career that I've ever called a race wearing a mask. It's the first time in my career I've ever called a race and my glasses were fogging up, unless I was calling a snowmobile race. But it's something you got to get used to. If you really need your race fix, you're going to get used to it.
Well, you know, you talk about getting used to it, and a little thing for you guys to do, and it dawned to me the other day. So I'm driving down, going home for lunch or whatever, and you know those food trailers, skips, whatever.
Yep.
So I look over to my right as I'm going by, and what do you suppose that line looked like?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's almost normal now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's social distance, you know, 6 feet apart. And it was like, you know what, good for them. I mean, it just...
Yeah, people are getting it.
Yeah.
If you're conscious about this stuff, you're going to follow the rules that you should follow. The social distancing, the mask if you want to wear one. You don't have to shake hands. I've bumped more elbows with people in the last 3 months than I have in my entire life. But but people are just getting it, and they're doing it.
Yeah. So that's... we have, you know, when they come into the Speedway tomorrow, we have signage up all over. I mean, there should be no reason for anyone to they should be able to catch it with their eye, and you know, it's going to pop into their, you know, the social distance up in the stands. If you come with family members, you can sit with family members. If you come alone, you know, nestle in a spot 6 feet in front of you, behind you, and next to you.
And if you can't read, you're going to get sick of hearing the Bullring Boys talking about it, because we have to do this.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I mean, and I hope race fans understand that this is what we have to do if you want to be at the racetrack. I mean, River Cities Speedway has worked their tail off to get a plan in place, and all the apps and online stuff. This is out of the norm of what they've done in the past. I'm assuming.
Absolutely.
It's the saying that if it's not broke, don't fix it. And River Cities Speedway was in a good space. And right now, we're changing it all.
Oh, but again, what we just talked about, why fix what's not broke?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
So this fan food app, people got to go down. Trust me, download this fan food app. So now you're sitting in the stands.
Yep.
Right. I got to run and get a hot dog and a beverage or whatever. You come back up, you missed 3 races because everybody had the same idea.
Exactly.
Right. Oh yeah.
So now on this fan food app, River City Speedway pops up. Their menu comes up. You order on the menu. It's paid for by your credit card. You sit there. You keep watching races. All of a sudden, you get a beep and say, your beverage order is ready, or your food order is ready.
Yep.
Come to window 2, pick it up, and run back up.
Yeah, you could wait till between heat races or whatever, run down, grab your grub, get back up there, and not miss anything.
Exactly.
It's probably better than some of the service I get at restaurants.
Well, it's so convenient. It's convenient.
It's going to be great. I mean,
No, they just had an app for guys that had to go to the bathroom, right? I don't want to miss anything.
I don't want to miss a race.
And I do have a question. No, I don't want to jump the gun here if you're going to address this later. I'm just kind of curious because, well, first off, I think 500 is just way too small. I mean, that's like, what, 6% capacity?
Well, no, that's not even. That's
even
about
6%.
That's about 2.5% capacity, actually.
But so if you have the 500, how do you decide who gets to watch it? I mean, are you like juicing up ticket prices to $1,000, or is it like a first come first serve basis? I mean, how does that work?
Good question.
You know what? For the most, let's. How do I put this? The reason the sprint cars and late models aren't racing is because we could never afford it. Okay, the B mods and the streeters, they pay for themselves.
Yeah.
Simple, yeah. I mean, well, look at the difference, the cost difference between a B mod or a street stock compared to a late model or a NOSA Outlaw Sprint.
100%.
A huge difference.
Like I was saying before, it's no disrespect. It's just when you have a sprint car out there and a late model, you're looking at a purse that's going to be 2 times as more.
Exactly.
And so in order to have that, you got to have we had 2,500 people last year, usually average. And now we're down to 500. How can River City Speedway afford to put that on? And so I think this is the best option we have.
Well,
It is.
My question more along the lines was like, if I wanted to go see the races and you're only able to get 500 in there.
Yep.
Well, if you have 3,000 people that are trying to get tickets, how does like somebody get in line?
Online.
Yeah.
You got to get online.
You got to get online, and hopefully you're one of the 500.
And even earlier this week, River Cities went as far as media passes. So you had to apply for a media pass to get in there. Because before we'd let, I think, almost anybody with a media get in there. And now we have to limit that now. And so I saw that as well. So, I mean, we're going as far as that. They're doing everything they can possible to make sure this thing is successful. And I think with the ownership staff that we have, the group that we have at River Cities Speedway, it's going to be. I mean, they work their tails off to make sure it is so. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
no.
Hell, man, I'm excited.
Do I need one of those passes? Because I never applied.
I never applied for a media pass, Brad. Am I screwed when I get there? Sir, we're at capacity. Please come back next time.
Let's put a picture up here. Do we have the one for the opener for River City Speedway up here?
Oh, this pumps me up right here.
Yeah, there we go. How about that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So another cool addition for tomorrow is, the B mods. The B mods I think usually run for, and I should know this, 300, 325 to win, and the streeters are, I think, 250.
Yep.
They've had some gracious donations from Total Ag.
Yeah. Is it Big Al Construction? Is that who it is?
Big Al, James Maher.
Yeah.
They both collaborated together. 700 to win in each class tomorrow night.
That's huge.
That's big for these
Yeah.
guys.
Well, that's when you know there's other support coming that, hey,
Sure.
we want to make sure that this takes off. Like, River Cities can only do so much. We're going to throw in some just to help out. I think
Yep.
that's huge.
300 for second place. And you know what? If any other people want to donate, it goes directly to the purse. It has nothing.
Yep.
It will not go to River Cities Speedway at all. Our management team doesn't believe in that.
Yeah, that's always great when somebody steps up like that and throws
Yes.
a little bit
Yeah.
more into the pot there for these
Yes.
guys. It just makes it that much better.
Sean Horn is right there too. He opts in every year with us.
Oh,
A
yeah.
hard charger every year.
Yep.
That's $100 if you're a hard charger.
Yep.
I mean, so you got those little guys that do that and help us. And it makes that much interesting. And that brings more cars too.
Yeah.
There's several street stocks out there that haven't ran yet this year.
Sure. And you know, there's not a single race car part that I've ever heard of that was free.
100%.
So every little bit helps a lot.
Yeah.
Another one that I'm super stoked about. I love the Lucas Oil Minn Kota Lightning Sprints. Are they going to be there tomorrow night too, Brad?
You bet.
Yes, they are. Yep.
Okay. Kelsey Peterson, we're going to give her a shout out. She went up in Devil's Lake last week.
She dominated Devil's
yeah,
Lake. She didn't just win. She dominated
That
Devil's
girl,
Lake.
that girl knows how to drive a car, and what a great graduation present! I think she graduated the night before. Goes over to Devil's Lake and wins. And I would think that these Lightning Sprints would absolutely love the Bullring, because I know the ones I have talked to, they wish they could race here every week.
Well, they don't have a home track anymore.
Right.
Their home track closed down this year. So they're searching for something. I mean, and those are all still passionate racers.
Yep.
Jason Berg's one of those. He's got a
Yep.
Monday night show he takes care of.
Yep.
He's a big racer in that too. Kelsey Peterson is from East Grand, I think, right? East Grand?
East side. Yep.
She's hometown girl, and she needs a home track. So
And it's funny because we were down in Victory Lane, and Joey Peterson, of course, drives a late model.
Yep.
And he was down
7P.
there, and the first thing he says to me is, well, our old man can't win anymore. At least my kids can. So I thought that was kind of funny. But Joey's always up there. I
was gonna throw a little something out that they didn't start taking stats, feature win stats. I don't think until a few years ago, and I think Kelsey's taken over the all-time feature win list over at the Peterson.
in that family.
And you know what? I call it the Peterson Racing Stable, because that's what it is. Joey's got the shop behind his house.
Yep.
He's taking care of his kid's street stock. He's working on the Lightning Sprint
Very
and
competitive
his
in the
late
street stock,
model.
too.
Yeah, well, he won a race last year, too. I believe
Here at
youngest
River
race
Cities.
car driver ever, I think, at River City
River Cities
Speedway when he
Speedway.
started. So
Yep.
that was cool. Let's see here. The test and tune, I thought, went pretty good.
Absolutely, you know what? And hats off to our track prep.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Doogie and Marty,
Mm-hmm.
unbelievable. They got a track that was put to bed last year. They woke it up, massaged it, and wow, lights out.
I
It
think
was beautiful.
we mentioned that last show too. Is we got to. I always try to. This is for the race fans' perspective to see how much work actually goes into. You guys get to watch 3 hours of the show, but after the show is over, race prep's there. The track prep's
Almost
there.
immediately after the racing is done,
All
they're
week.
out working the track.
Yeah, and all week they have full-time jobs as well. You know, and then after that full-time job, they're out making sure everybody has a race surface that's going to be respectful and also exciting. And they do that week in and week out, and they pour their hearts in that track. So good shout out there.
Yeah, the one thing that always admired about Doogie and Marty is the one thing that'll never ever happen in their world is the weather's going to dictate the track on Friday night. Meaning,
If it's sunny or cloudy.
or not looking at the weather, and you know what, I'm going to roll in there Thursday and start prepping the track when it rains all day.
right.
Yeah.
We haven't even touched the track from last Friday yet.
Yep.
Right.
So point being is they, like you said, they fire up the old tractors and everything right after and get whatever done. Look at the forecast for the week and plan from there. But I can tell you for a fact, the weather will not dictate the racetrack conditions out there.
No, and that's the thing, because weather, I mean, you could talk heat, you could talk wind, you could talk rain, you could talk humidity,
all
barometric
big
pressure,
factors.
all of that stuff
Yeah.
is a factor at a racetrack. And for the average Joe that doesn't know much about racing, they might just say, "Oh, no, they're just racing on dirt," but there's so much more to track preparation than that.
I wish you could do a behind the scenes thing, and maybe that's something we need to do.
And that we will do that.
I think later on this year is go out there and show them, like, okay, it's Thursday morning and they're already on the racetrack, or Wednesday night and they're always on the racetrack.
I don't know if Doogie will go with this, but maybe that's what we should do one of these Dirty Thursdays. Here's the day in the life of Doogie at the River Cities Speedway, and what he does to put on a show for you fans out there.
He loves the light. I mean, come on, he won the school bus race last year, and you couldn't get that guy to calm down. I mean, so yeah, he runs that. I got a text here, a question on food and concessions. People are always asking. We just touched on it. So if you haven't looked at it, I'm pretty sure River Cities Speedway will put it on our Facebook page. And notify everybody that download this food app.
Fan Food, it's called.
It's called Fan Food?
Yep.
So it's a Fan Food app. Download this app, and that'll take care of everything. It's just ain't no different than, what is it, loading on...
You just go right to your app store or whatever.
Get that closer up to the TV there, would you, Paul?
Here, we'll put this on camera. Oops, there we go.
Put it up. That's...
Wrong one, you're on me.
Yeah.
Oh, which one am I on there? Oh.
Let's go to 2.
There we go. So you see that? It's that app. We want to download that app if you guys can see that.
What does it say here? I'll write it down.
Just Fan Food.
It's just Fan Food app.
Yeah, it's a red app.
And you can click on River Cities Speedway, and it has our menu on there. Now, for race fans that come in last year, you're going to see a downsized menu. What we've had in the past, it's been phenomenal. But now, with everything going on, we have to decrease staff, so we got to make it more, I'm assuming, more efficient. And so we downsize the menu, but there's still good choices.
Yeah, in fact, Scotty Iverson, who's running the concessions now, he's been back and forth on the phone with me for weeks now, and he's super stoked about some of the new things that are going to be going on there. And once things get back to normal, I mean, it is going to be awesome. I kind of want to get back to the test and tune there for a minute. Got a couple of new rookies out there that I thought fared pretty well last Friday. One that comes to mind, Zach Umdahl. Looked all right in that white sprint car. Didn't put it, well, there's no water to put it into at River City Speedway, but he looked good. And I think we've got maybe a couple of new late models too. Is that right?
I heard I've heard that Pengilly, how do I say it?
Pengilly, yeah. Yep.
Okay, so the daughter races.
She's running a sprint car, yep.
Apparently the brother bought a late model.
Okay.
Yeah, so he wasn't out there last. I've heard it's purple. I heard it's 21. I've heard, I haven't seen.
Okay.
I've heard that name. Lance Schill bought a.
Oh, that's right.
Bought a car. He was on there. He looked good.
He's not a rookie by no means in racing, but he's a rookie in this.
He could be doing triple duty on certain nights then, couldn't he? Because he runs the B mod, the A mod, and now he's got himself a late model.
Well, he got rid of the A mod.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's got a late model now. So
competitive every time.
Yeah. Ryan Dahl up in Thief River, I think, is teaming up with Terry Blackland.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Dahl, I think, is out of Fargo. And, yeah, he's running Terry Blacklance's late model. That'll be good.
Yeah.
So, you hear about all these cars all the time, and you believe it when they show up.
Mm-hmm. Right? And I do believe GFBS is on that race car, too. So, gotta give a little shout out to the guys that are. I got like 3 or 4 of them out there now. I believe 4 race cars. So our stickers are small, by the way, Brad. So
one car out there, I think that's going to be kind of interesting to see improvement in the sprint car is Travis Strandell.
Yes.
I'm really interested to see how much he's improved. I know there's a lot more stickers on his car this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see how much he's improved. It's interesting to see from year to year to see what he's.
Yeah, we had the little one unfortunate incident that happened. What's her name again? That car.
Sabrina.
Yeah, Hawkinson. Wrecked her car. Brand new 410 in it. I heard that cracked the block and a bunch of stuff, but. I know Steven kind of went on and almost tried to start like a GoFundMe, and Strandell was one of the first ones I saw to reach out and say, hey, I've got an extra chassis, things like that. So, it's part of racing. You spend all winter long trying to put together a hot rod, and then you go out to practice and something like that happens.
We talked about this last week too, race family. Mm-hmm. Race family is huge.
It is.
Especially for me being from Montana. I went home and saw family last weekend, but my summer family is this.
Absolutely.
Right, this is my race family, and this is who I bond with all summer, and this is huge. So, and you see guys helping all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Brad's trailer and it's next to Shane's, and you guys work together. I mean, there's so much
Yep.
collaboration going on back there that you see behind the scenes, but when they're on the racetrack, totally different.
Yeah, and you'll see other crews work on other people's cars, and the funny thing is,
100%.
especially when there's a rookie coming in, they'll help you all you want until you beat them, until they beat you. And then you got to kind of just step back and go, I don't think I need to help you anymore.
I think you got this from now. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to get rolling at the world-famous legendary Bullring tomorrow. Pit gates open at what time?
4 o'clock tomorrow. So B-Mods, Street Stocks, Lightning Sprints. Again, this is a small step. The County Commission has another meeting on Tuesday, June 2nd. I've got to believe that with two glowing reports, the second one coming up this Friday. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think we're within 700 of people recovered versus
Yes.
people sick.
Yep,
Yep.
right about, yep.
That gap is closing. I think we're on the right side of the pandemic. Point being is, hopefully the commissioners see that. They lift some restriction on us, and we can get back to racing B-Mod, street stocks, late models, and sprint cars, what the people at River Cities Speedway are used to seeing and what this place is all about.
And again, if you're worried about it and you're worried about going in public or you're worried about going to the River City Speedway, stay home.
Stay home.
It's that simple.
Here's the
and now
beautiful
you can
thing.
stream it.
You can stream it. So if they get online, Brad, what's the cost to stream this night tomorrow?
You know what? Tomorrow night, $15.
Okay. Awesome.
Speedway.tv. Again, back to the soft opening deal. That's brand new for
Yep.
us. The fan food app, I don't know. Basically it's poetry in motion.
Yep.
Are we going to be perfect right out of the gate? No. Is this probably the best thing maybe to happen to us? Absolutely. Not in front of 2,500 fans, and nothing
Right.
works.
Yep.
So we're gonna crawl into this, but believe me, after this weekend, we're gonna be running.
All right.
I have a question about outside of the track. So
Yeah.
if people wanted to tailgate out there, are there any restrictions as far as who can be out there and
Is that under River City's problem, or is that a...
You know what? It's the county land, and that's. It's
They're not
it's
inside the
owned by-
gates.
We own the program. We don't
Yep.
own the land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So if I wanted to go out there and have a tailgating with my pickup and put a TV out there and have a stream for it.
100%.
Oh, as long as you're with your family.
Yeah.
know?
I think one thing we need, I really wish would happen too. I know the management team and everything's done well. I know the Grand Forks, they had their health people there. I really wish the county commissioners would come and see this. I really wish that. And then they'd understand how much we've done to prevent all this stuff, what we've done for measures, and how when you go into that grandstands and see 500 people, that place is empty.
It's 3 football fields long.
Yeah. You're empty. So I just hope if they could come out and watch and see what we're doing, I think that'd be a huge beneficial for them too, to see that 500 people ain't going to make this work.
All right, I got a question here, and I guess I don't understand it. I'm not sure what he's talking about here. Maybe he'll reply again.
What do you got?
Ask if it was up. If it's not, it's probably in the bottom of the racking system behind the panel that screws off. So I don't know what that means either. I'm sure he'll text back right away. But pit gates open at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Hot lap 6:30. Racing at 7 o'clock. Now, they won't be able to pull up into the pits like they normally do to get registered, pay their pit fees and all that stuff. How does a race car driver, if he wants to get into this big show tomorrow, what do they got to do to register?
They got to go online to My Race Pass on either our Facebook or River City Speedway, our website.com. Limited tickets will be at the ticket outlets in Grand Forks, right on the Gateway Drive corridor. You can also get them online. So, like I said, very limited number of seats available. We'd like to fill all 500 seats, or
I don't think there's going to be a problem.
Allotment, and like I said, June 2nd's a big day for every race fan around here, and hopefully the commissioners like the verbiage that Kari was out there and wrote back to them that maybe they'll allow us 1,200.
Now, do you ever feel like, and I'm sure, I mean, you're kind of new at this thing here now with being part of the group, the ownership group, but you guys do all this work. You bend over backwards. You're doing everything that you were asked to do. And then all of a sudden, the rug kind of gets pulled out from under you. You ever feel like you're just getting kicked in the gut?
Well, it's...
I mean, here we got to go. Here we go again.
Yeah, like I said, the emergency management liked our plan. Mm-hmm. Grand Forks Public Health liked our plan at 900 people. Two of the commissioners liked our plan. Mm-hmm. Three thought. I think all five liked our plan.
Well, that's what I assumed. Yeah.
And two of them were good with 900, and the other three thought maybe 500. Mm-hmm. We're gonna play in their sandbox. We got to play by their rules.
You have to, yeah.
So, like I said, we're gonna move forward. We're gonna get glowing reports, and hopefully this June 2nd meeting that they applaud us and reward us by, you know what, you guys passed the test.
I think it's gonna. There's in future when you look at this, how much stuff we've done to do it and how much prepared they are. And then when we get on Friday night and go through this, John, I think you and I will see, and everybody else will see that this is going to be good. And understand when you get online and purchase this, it's $15, and we're still going to bring you a good show. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're going to have you and I on the mics, and we're going to be
a little different without you down in RedElcar.com Victory Lane. But
that's a difference.
That's another thing that River Cities Speedway decided to do because. I mean, you're right there sharing a microphone with the winning driver, and I know some of these guys work hard because it's so hard to make it into victory lane at this racetrack. Right. The racing is so good, but you know what? If you want to race, that's just what we got to do.
It's what they say. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. It is what it is.
Didn't you say, though, you're going to be roaming all over?
Everywhere.
Giving people different perspective of different...
you're going to get your cardio in tomorrow.
Yeah, the people on the that are watching on TV are going to feel like they're right there.
Yeah. I'm going to be everywhere I can be. I'll be in the infield. I'm going to be in the pits as long as the microphone reaches. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to try to get out there tomorrow at 6:30 with Brad, and I'm going to see how far everything goes and make sure and just test it. And I want to make sure that we can bring everybody an excitement at home, and they feel like they're right there. And that's going to be our goal, and I think they're going to have fun. I think it's going to be great.
All right. I thought you wanted to say something.
Oh, well, I was just going to say, just from somebody that's kind of new to this, I think that if the commissioners and stuff were to see all the people that actually are like involved in the racing community here, it would be deemed essential.
Oh, race fans are the most passionate fans. I mean, I'm involved with a lot of sports and a lot of play-by-play and stuff, but dirt track racing fans are about the most passionate of any fan base out there. And I'm not dogging hockey fans or basketball or baseball, but dirt track racing is just a whole different gig.
That's just 100% true. I mean, especially when you can smell that fuel and listen to those cars. There's an excitement that comes through you that's crazy.
Yeah, there you had to bring up the smell.
I haven't figured out that alcohol smell must kill that virus.
It
has to.
Oh, yeah, I know. I sure felt better when I smelled it Friday.
I found the cure, right?
Yeah.
Tell Trump, come here. I found the cure. Dr. Fauci or whatever.
Yeah, try the Grand Forks. We got a cure for you guys.
Go hang around in the pits around the late models and those guys. And okay, pit gates open at 4 tomorrow. Yes. Hot lap 6:30, racing at 7. And again, RiverCitySpeedwayTV.com. Oh, RiverCitySpeedway.tv. There you go. RiverCitySpeedway.tv.
$15.
Yep. You'll be able to stream it for $15. You know what? And at least until you can get to the track and things start to get back to the normal norm. I'm not using new norm. It's normal norm.
Yep.
It's just what we're going to have to do. And I am totally confident we're going to have a great show again tomorrow.
I'm pumped up to be there, man. I'm ready to go.
It takes good acts like you two to make our act bigger. And all of the employees, and if we're getting ready to step out of here again, River City Speedway, the police department, the sheriff's department, our hearts are heavy.
Yes,
we're thinking of you.
Thoughts and prayers for all of you, and keep up the good work because man, those guys do incredible work.
Hugs to them.
River City Speedway would be nothing without those guys either. Yeah. So Yeah. Wow. There you go. Dirty Thursday in the books. Looking forward to being able to report next Thursday what went on tomorrow night. And we'll talk Devil's Lake Racing next week, too. I tell you what, if you want to become a Podbean premium subscriber, it's $5. You'll be entered in drawings and giveaways, including that Weber grill. We'll be giving that away soon. Just go to your Play Store. You download Podbean, search GFBS, hit follow, and buy premium, and you're all set. It's a good way for you to help us give Grand Forks an identity again by getting your Podbean premium subscription. And again, my hat's off today to the other half of the Bullring Boys, Chad Hoff, and of course Brad Seng, not only an NLRA late model race car driver, but also in the ownership group now, River Cities Speedway. And you know what? We are going to make this thing work no matter what happens. And I am so looking forward to it. Well, your Dirty Thursday today brought to you by Raptor PCS right here in the Grand Cities Mall with some great deals for all of our first responders. Grand Forks Police Department, Fire Department, All True Health System, fire departments at Eastside and Grand Forks. They are there for you, offering you some great deals. And anything you need done on that computer, make sure you check them out. Brock and his guys over there, they got it going on. It's Raptor PCS right here in the Grand Cities Mall. Tomorrow, Robin David, Grand Forks mayoral candidate in the studio. Should be a good one. Make sure you like, share, and tag us. We're Grand Forks' best source, giving Grand Forks an identity again.